Hey guys, welcome to Adventures of Malibu and Dad. Guys, today we're in the Shenandoah Valley and look at behind us here. What a beautiful covered bridge. Don't see too many of these. The ones you do see, a lot of times you can't even go over them. This one you can go all the way through. So you know what? We're out for a drive today. We're just relaxing. Thought we'd check out the Shenandoah Valley area. We love it. It's full of Civil War history. And come along with us, guys. So we just have a good day together in the valley. Come on.
We're glad to share the places and the people that we'll meet. Think of the memories we'll have. Exploring hidden history. It's time to hop aboard on the road with Malibu and Dad. On the road with Malibu and Dad.
Guys, look at this bridge. Man, it is absolutely beautiful. You don't see them like this anymore. These are very rare to find, and this one you can drive right on. Look at this. It's a one way, so you gotta be careful. Everybody's gotta watch out. Look at the water flowing down here. Absolutely beautiful. This is the nature part of Virginia I just love. I mean, look at that. Fantastic bridge across. Look at the water just flowing like crazy. Believe it or not, guys, this is a big historical area when it comes to Civil War. This is where a lot of the major battles were fought. The valley was just alive with Civil War history and battles. Every time I come out to places like this, I think about how many soldiers back in the Civil War days must have crossed this area. Saw the exact same things you're seeing. Ooh. Look at that thing flow, man. It's just beautiful. This is Virginia everywhere you go. It's just always that pretty. Malibu's even like it. Hopefully she doesn't want to decide to go for a swim. The water's just beautiful. Look at this, guys. Man, the birds are singing. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so let's go up, see if we can see a little bit more of the bridge. And you hear a big truck going across. I love this wall. And the pretty thing is it opens up to the valley here, and corn is on the field right now, being grown. Look at that view, guys. Wait till this opens up and you see the valley. Guys, it don't get any prettier than that. That and Malibu having a great time. She's loving the valley too. You having a good time? She's loving it. Guys, look at the corn coming up. The farmers have been busy. Woo, beautiful. Look at the valley. So last time we traveled through here in one of our older videos, it was storming. We weren't really able to get out and enjoy this beautiful bridge. Man, it is gorgeous. The birds are singing. And you don't see too many of these anymore. These are definitely getting very rare. So I feel very blessed to have you guys along, and it's a joy to see this beautiful covered bridge. And I think by far in Virginia, the Shenandoah Valley is probably one of the prettiest areas of all the state of Virginia. It really is. Look at this tree-lined roadway. Man, what a beautiful day. Look at the inside of the bridge here, guys. Gotta be careful. There's traffic coming through one way at a time. Look at this bridge. Isn't that amazing? Structure still intact. Just don't see too many of these anymore. I'm telling you guys, I feel like I'm in paradise. It is such a pretty day today. I am so glad you're with us as we check out Shenandoah Valley. Malibu's just loving it. It's amazing how light the traffic is today. But that means we can enjoy it together. What are you thinking, Malibu? She's gonna sit down and enjoy. I just love the valley.
Pretty dove.
Oh, listen to the doves singing, guys. Get you over here to the other side. Kind of see the old farm down there. Look at that. Many of soldiers and cavalry back in the day have ridden through here, I'm sure. Look at this cool little water feature here on the outside of the bridge we found. That is super cool. I love it. I love the old farms down here too, guys. Look at that. This big silo's probably going to be full of corn soon. It sure is pretty. Guys, we came across this cool cemetery. It's called the Mount Jackson Cemetery. It's a beautiful entrance. And I don't know what the dates are on some of these graves. We'll take a look around. You know me, man, I love old cemeteries. Definitely pretty cool, and I see one mausoleum back there. Man, some of these stones are massive for the Shenandoah Valley. There's a Dr. C.A.R. Moore, born October 15th, 1845. He died April 19th, 1917. Beautiful stones. Here's a J.W. Miller and a Sally Miller. Those are pretty old there, guys. Here's the Coots family. Wow. These are some giant stones. And look at this. Love this one here. Virginia Moore and Joseph Moore. 1819 and 1825. What beautiful stones those are. Absolutely gorgeous. This is the triplet mausoleum and burial site here in the Shenandoah Valley. Look at the size of that thing, guys. Dr. L. Triplet and Matilda B. Built in 1802. That was an amazing structure. Guys, this is just a grave that kind of stood out. It was really cool. There's Walter A. and Emma W. and the DeMillers. And they've got photos of their dog. That must have been Emma when she was doing her horses. There's another one there. Very pretty, beautiful grave stone. I love unique gravestones like this. It's very cool. Look how pretty, guys. In the midst of the valley, look at this farm here. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the old farmhouses. All right, guys, so this is Soldier Cemetery here in Mount Jackson. This town is just super, super cool, super cute. Something you definitely want to see in Virginia. Established 1861 to 65, so during the Civil War. And here's a placard. Ooh. Check that out. Look at the statue they have here, guys. So it used to be called Mount Pleasant. Now it's called Mount Jackson because of Stonewall Jackson. How nice is that? To all Confederates. Very cool. Look at this wall of honor here, guys. The Confederate soldiers killed. That is absolutely amazing. And I'm sure that's not all the names, because that's just a North Carolina plaque on the right. South Carolina, North Carolina, Alabama, Florida, Georgia. Maybe that is all the names of a lot of the ones from this area and all these other areas. Just seems like there'd be a lot more names than that, though. Love the hat. It starts off with the 1861 and ends with the 1865. Confederate Hospital, Mount Jackson. It must have been located right here. The Confederate Hospital was established at Mount Jackson under the direction of Dr. Andrew Russell Meem by order of the Confederate Medical Department in Richmond, Virginia, about September 15, 1861. Dr. Meem, a native of the area, was a graduate of the Princeton University and the University of Pennsylvania Medical College. Dr. Meem, on a visit to Harrisonburg, February 26, 1865, became ill with an unknown ailment and died at the age of 41. The hospital consists of three two-story buildings, 150 feet long, accommodating 500 patients, and cemetery was established across the Valley Pike on the west side, on land belonging to Colonel Levi Rinker. In the summer of 1865, the 192nd Ohio Volunteer Militia tore down the hospital and built a large village, including a courthouse, guardhouse, ballroom, and gallows at Rude's Hill, 3 miles south of Mount Jackson. Federal occupation forces used these buildings throughout the Reconstruction period. When Reconstruction in 1875, the structures were removed. Wow. Amazing. A lot of history right here, especially with that large hospital. Now it's just hollow ground, guys. Well preserved in Mount Jackson. It's just a tiny, cute little town with lots of history. So guys, here they got a tribute to the Revolutionary War patriots. This marker commemorates the men and women who achieved American independence. These patriots each believed in the noble cause of liberty, bounty, strove to find a new nation. So they believe a lot in their history here. Got a Civil War cannon here. And they talk about the Confederate hospital. Same plaque across the street. And they're on the Virginia Civil War trails. Well, they talk a little bit about Mount Jackson General Hospital. Many dying in our hands. In September 1861, the Confederate Medical Department built a large general hospital here on the site, care for the sick and wounded Southern soldiers. There's a picture of Dr. Andrew R. Beam, some of the tools. Really neat. That's where the hospital is located, right across the street, guys. Another one of the cool cannons here. These are well maintained, you can tell. Get one across the street. All right, guys, so we're at the Veterans Cemetery. Evidently, they got a little veterans mixed in with some regular folks here. As you can tell by the stones, these are very old, 1700s, 1800s. Came across a Revolutionary War soldier named Daniel Gray. He was born 1763, died in 1844. Revolutionary War soldier. Look at these old stones, guys. It's Polly Gray, I think that may have been his wife. There's one of the old creepy cemetery trees. Look at that thing. These graves are amazing. This is really cool. Look at this one here, guys. Very different. And this one here belongs to Elizabeth Miller. And she was married to Richard Miller. An old Civil War soldier here. And this is Joseph W. Hawkins. He was born May 6, 1843, and he died September 8, 1888. He was only 45 years old. He was a kind and affectionate husband, fond father, and a friend to all. Here's some pictures of the old downtown area. Tell some of these buildings have been here a long time. Look at the old movie theater across the street. That's pretty neat. Don't see them like that too much anymore. And the graves here are just amazing. There's another one here, guys. Garland Jenkins, Civil War soldier, born February 4th, 1813. He died May 8th, 1896. Look at the old church here, guys. How pretty. The old cemetery. It's right here in the middle of town. This is Union Church, circa 1825, guys. Mount Jackson Historical District. And they got Civil War graves everywhere. John Romack. Reuben Bird. There's some of the names. It doesn't give the units. Maybe back then they didn't have the same type of headstones they have now. Here's Samuel Hamlin. But they're definitely marked by Confederate flags. The old church is just beautiful. I said late 1800 stones, guys. Like Confederate soldiers. Beautiful old stones. Look at this cemetery. It's absolutely gorgeous. You just don't find them like this much anymore. Look at this unique grave here, guys. Looks like Lemuel Allen and Harry S.C. Allen. June 4th, 1820, March 22nd, 1824. One died 1900, and the other one died 1900. Wow, just an old stone. It must have been a Confederate soldier. It's another one right here, Ammon Clem, the Civil War soldier. Look at that stone, guys. Amazing. Look at these beautiful stones, guys. You just don't come across an old southern graveyard like this often. Look at this one, beautiful right here. Willard. Like he was born January 5th, 28. He died May 19th, 1868. Very nice old gravestones. There's another one here. U.R.M.C. Thompson Coons. Must have been another Confederate soldier. Tiffin Allen, born February 7th, 1833, died July 12th, 1900. Well, these are some of the lucky ones that were in the war that didn't get killed. But they did end up pretty close to where the fighting was. Look at the beautiful flowers, guys. All over those three stones right there. By far, probably one of the prettiest old cemeteries I've ever seen. A lot of Civil War soldiers here, veterans, and some killed in combat. The church is just really unique. 1825. Let's just do one last look, guys. You're not gonna see stones like this too much longer. These are very unique. There's a John L. Pittman, born October 10th, 1829. He's a Civil War soldier. Just beautiful old stones. A. Rosenberger. There's a shot of the church next door, guys. It's a beautiful church too. Definitely love the old town. Very unique. This box would smell magnificent. It's funny, the advertisement on the Nelson Stator says air conditioned. I like that. Look at that old house there, guys. Isn't that beautiful? If that house could talk. So pretty. Mount Jackson has definitely been a very historical find and fun place to check out for sure. Look at the beautiful stained glass on that church, Mount Calvary. It's kind of like a daycare center now. Guys are gonna go to this thrift store here. Look at the facade in the front with the black marble. Very different, very cool. Love the old building across the street. So some of the old houses here are just beautiful. I love how they honor their veterans here. Town of Mount Jackson, they got all their local heroes. Look at this place, Mount Jackson Thrift Store. It's pretty cool. So we just got done talking to Jim here at the store here. He rents out. And lots of Civil War history. He said this house right across the street was actually a Civil War hospital. So that's pretty cool. A lot of history here. It's neat when you bump into one of the locals, man. He can tell you a little bit of stories. Look at this house here, guys. Isn't that a gorgeous house? I think now it's a funeral home. Looks like they built onto the back of that. Look at that church there. Just love the old, look at that. Beautiful shot of downtown and just the mountains back there. Guys, look at the mural on the wall here. Oh, I love it. Mount Jackson. Check out the rest of the old town here. And walk over here to City Hall. Yeah. Look at the old building across the street here. That old building right there caught my eye. I don't know what that used to be, but maybe an old bank or something. Man, look at the architecture of that old building. That is something to behold right there. It's got to be early 1800s. If I had to guess, man, that probably had to be an old bank or an old city hall or something. Looks like an old fire station there. Oh, look at this here, guys. I love this. Freedom, think of veteran. That's super cool. Yeah, I'm thinking that probably had to be the old firehouse, maybe police station or city hall. So I was talking to Jim back there at the store, and believe it or not, this is called the Luck Pin Bowling. There's actually a bowling alley right across the street here, guys. I think it's called the Duck Bowl and Duck Pin Bowling Center. Probably one of the first bowling alleys in the state of Virginia, and it's still operational today. I'm gonna see if we can get a look at that. And that's it, guys. One of the first bowling alleys ever in the state of Virginia. Duck Pin. It's upstairs. We got a beautiful church next door. Man, is that pretty. So guys, it's called Shenandoah Valley, Shenandoah Lanes Bowling. And we're gonna check it out, see if they'll let us take a look at the inside. All right, guys, so we're inside. And guys, look at this. One of the very first in the state of Virginia, guys. Right now they got the senior league playing. Look at the little balls, how cute. They're like little miniatures. Look at that. Oh my God, that's super cute, guys. They got 6 lanes. Well, you know it's cool when they got Elvis on the wall, guys. They gave me quick access. Check out the back of the lanes here. They do some. This is the old school pin drop. Look at this. How cool is that, guys? Super cool. What can I say, guys? Duck pin bowling, one of Virginia's very first bowling alleys here in the state of Virginia at Mount Jackson. Really, really cool. All right, guys, another cool thing about Mount Jackson is they got an original Gulf gasoline station with original pumps. Look at these Gulf gasoline pumps. Completely pristine. And look at the little building, guys. Oh my God. Super cool. All right, guys, so we stopped at Mountain Heritage Bar and Grill. And they do cheeseburgers, they do gyros. The guy here, the owner's real nice. Got a really nice place to come in. Doggy was fine. Malibu's loving it, Mom was loving it. Guys, look at these cheeseburgers and fries. Got cold beer, water. So Tina from the bowling alley hooked me up with this cool bag and ball. Look at this thing, guys. I got a pin, bowling bag, old school bowling bag. Whoop. There's a ball in there. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but you can kind of see it in there. So they're really big about promoting their town, guys. They're just starving for attention as far as customers. So definitely come out to Mount Jackson, Virginia. Not a 2-hour drive from Lynchburg, from our home. But everybody, I'm telling you guys, super, super sweet. The food's good. The people are good. We've just been having a blast. Malibu's loving it. Huh, Malibu? She's gonna eat her cheeseburger. Glad you guys are here on the adventure with us, guys. All right, so we're entering into Mount Jackson, guys. And it's the Mill Creek. Mount Jackson is a beautiful old town. Very rich in Civil War history. There's an old log cabin here to the left. Look at that thing. Isn't that gorgeous? This is the Gulf gas station. Here on your left, guys. But every building here is just historically cool. We got the historic church here, guys, coming up. This is Union Church, established in 1825. A lot of Civil War graves in there.
It's a hospital.
And it was a hospital during the Civil War.
That's great.
And it has soldiers from the north and the south who were there at the hospital. And they've got their names and things written on the wall in there. So that's very, very neat. To the right here, guys, the Duck Pin Bowling Alley, one of the oldest bowling alleys in Virginia. I love how historically downtown they do all the veterans on the light fixtures. Very proud veteran town here. Very military established history. I highly recommend, guys, if you're anywhere close to this town, come give it a visit. They are just starving for people to come enjoy their town. They got nice little eateries, little places to check out, lots of history. If you're a history buff, definitely you'll enjoy it here.
And very sweet people.
Very sweet people. The folks here, everybody we've bumped into has just been absolutely fantastic. I'm very proud of the little town. Jim, down there, he's got a little store. He passed up. Make sure you check out his little store. He's got lots of different items for sale. Different treasures. I just love the old homes here. Yeah, they've got the Veterans Hospital. It used to be here. You saw that earlier in the video. You see right here, your left. And they've got some Civil War cans out here. A lot of rich history right there with that Veterans Hospital and the Union soldiers. Get a chance, guys, check them out. You will not be disappointed. Beautiful town. All right, guys, so we're on Skyline Drive. Just left Mount Jackson. Hey, what's wrong? She's snooting. Anyway, guys, beautiful up here. Look at the beautiful mountaintop. We are about 3,000 feet in the air here in the mountains. But we had a great time. Highly recommend visiting that town, guys. There's just so much going on there. Great people, a lot of history. We just had a great time. And now I'm letting Darlene drive us on Skyline Drive because she loves the mountains. So I hope you guys enjoyed your trip. I know we did. It was a fun adventure. Guys, get out and adventure. If you can't get out and adventure, call us. We'll take you there.
She smells something.
I'm just hoping she's not smelling a bear.
It's not a bear.
Yeah, so.
All right.
All right, guys, we love you. Take care. Until the next adventure, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.